like always, carrying on with the missions. So. Okay, so retrieving a package.
Set the wind gauges at the locations marked on your hunter mate.
Okay. Off on a walk we go.
The locations marked off by the turbine salesman are just ahead.
Okay.
We need to leave these gauges up for a while before you can collect the data. You've been working hard. Treat yourself to a hunt. There's plenty of game in the region. See what you can find.
Definitely need more need zones so I can get more animals around here. Okay, so just now. Not a good shot. I'm just gonna say, why are you walking closer to me? There he is. Okay.
Well done. You bagged yourself a trophy just in time to collect that wind gauge data. Head back to the gauges.
Yeah, not a great shot. Just forget this poor thing over here. I got stuck in a bush. can't even like... That's a cute little pitch though. Look how nice that is. Oh, cute. Alright, I guess I gotta go check on that thing again. Yeah, definitely more need zones so I can have more animals spawn in.
Well, wouldn't you know it, that salesman wasn't lying after all. Our winds are in the optimum range for turbines. We could even produce a surplus of power to sell off locally, bigger than the surplus we might get from solar. The thing is, I've waited for decades to open this reserve. Now that we are this close, every minute we delay is agony. So while we were waiting on that wind data, I ordered solar panels anyway. Impulsive maybe, but wind turbines take too long to build. I simply couldn't take the chance that our VIP guests would arrive to a lodge without power. I even paid for emergency rush shipping, so our solar panels were just airdropped next to the lake. Before I send a team out to retrieve them, can you confirm their arrival?
Okay, we got a ways to go, so... I just as well make this a lot quicker.
The shipping receipt says my solar panel should be in the area ahead of you. Do you see the solar panels? No? I hope some boludo pilot didn't screw up the drop. My nephew marked the plane's flight path on your hunter mate. Search that area, find those panels. I haven't been to church since the 80s, but I'm praying to St. Anthony that you find those missing panels. Don't give up. You have to be getting close.
Right, glad I brought this.
You found my solar panels? Whew, maybe St. Anthony did the trick after all. I'll send a crew to that location to retrieve them.
Okay.
Sounds like everything is there except for some cabling which probably blew further off course. The winds must resent that we are going solar, but they might also point us in the right direction. My nephew marked an area on your hunter mate where he thinks you should look.
This thing's gonna be a pain.
What galls me is we had an account with this freight company for years. Whoever this drunken mess of a pilot is, missing his drops by whole kilometers, he's finished. We'll see to that.
Well, that happened. Okay, pick up some crates, more traveling.
There were missing package yet? You can be far off, unlike our pilot. We don't have time to wait. I want you to shoot that package down, and hopefully nearby, Water Buffalo will charge you. I promise you, Che, this pilot, this pelotudo, is going to pay for putting you at risk like this. follow these pairs, or find a way to disperse them yourself before you retrieve the package. You've got it. See, this is the last piece we need to power up the lodge. Get back there and do the honors.
Oh god. I think I'm just gonna go. Bye-bye. What am I driving for?
You can install that cabling by the solar panels. My nephew says it should be a simple plug-in. Let's hope this works. Ave Maria, it works! Parque Fernando can finally open to the public.
Cool. Cool.
Che, my beloved Fernando is smiling down on us. You know, he and I planned to open this place all the way back in 1983, but then he died. And one thing after another got in the way of opening. I had a family to pull together, businesses to run. Everybody doubted me, doubted I could manage it all without Fernando. Every time I spent money to improve the park, his boludos brothers laughed and called me Doña Quixote. Too bad none of them live to see this day. If I am Quixote, you are my panza. And by opening this park, we have fought a giant and won. But this is only the start of our adventures together, Che. For one thing, we need to put finishing touches on this lodge. I am the patroness for a local artisan, goes by Mad Mad. He's not your ordinary taxidermist, more of a miracle worker with flesh and bones. He can turn most any deer hide into the softest rack imaginable, exactly what we need for our lodge. Harvest a mule deer or a red deer, and I'll have Mad Mad make a world-class rack. World-class.
Okie dokie. Okay, just double checking. Mule deer or red deer? Just gonna walk to this. Access deer. Or access deer. Kind of deer I don't need right now. So I'll just we'll go by. Oh, hello. Like I say, I haven't played on this long and I already kind of hate it. Okay, I think he's just gonna carry on, so that's all good. I don't think anything's gonna be around here now. The pure is just there. There's a few mule deers, I guess, heading that way. So I might follow them in a minute. Oh, mule deer. And boop. Probably could have used a different gun, but I haven't really used this gun yet. I only just got it, so I wanted to see what it's like. This gun is supposed to be meant to be like really good, so I'm gonna be trying this gun out for a bit.
I've seen better hides, but not bad. Like I said, Matt is a miracle worker. You two will get along well. I'll put him in touch with you. Wait, what's this? Yes, that is bad. Beatrice is bringing in that VIP hunting party in a couple of days, so she's been scouting her hunts. She just sent word that someone's been living in one of our Wolves class hunting blinds. Can you check the location out for me?
I guess so. Hello? Anyone home?
If I wanted people to camp in hunting blinds, I wouldn't have invested in outposts. I'm not going to send you on a manhunt. I have people for that. But while you are there, is there anything that might help identify this trespasser? So this boludo was careless enough to leave a cell phone behind. Let me guess. Is his passcode 11111? Wow, I can't believe that worked. But I can't believe this phone belongs to Gilbert Baden. He's this foreigner, too much money for his own good. And he paid me a lot of it to come here before opening, to study puma behaviors. He was supposed to leave days ago, though. What's on the phone? Send me the link. Parque Fernando lodging review. 1 out of 5 stars. No running water, no electricity, no facilities at all, really. Of course not. I told you we weren't open, you pelotudo. Don't trust the owner, Carolina. She promised pumas in the area. Been here 6 days, haven't seen a single cat. Because you're an amateur, Baden. False advertising. Worst so-called reserve I have ever visited in my life. I would give it 0 stars, but that isn't an option. Are you serious? I have never been so insulted, and believe me, I know insult. Pelotudo.
Wow. What a great guy.
You know what we need right now, besides Baden's head on a plate? A break. We deserve some fun. I'd invite you over to watch telenovelas, but I bet you'd rather be out there shooting. This challenge is to recreate 4 of my personal best shots. The first is from the most difficult hunt of my life. Fernando had only been gone a few months, and he left everything to me. Which angered half the family tree. I hardly had time to grieve before Fernando's brothers and uncles and cousins were pushing me around. Every man wanted his piece of Fernando's operation. They said I had no business being in charge. Every day my world was spinning out of control, faster and faster. So I came out here to find clarity. Walking this ground, I could still feel Fernando's hand holding mine.
I think I'm gonna head here first. Open that up. But then I will be right back here. Okay, so I am back here.
Stand in this stone circle. See the target? This was where I made my trophy shot that day. Can you replicate that? See, you are a good shot. You know, making this shot changed something in me. Even without Fernando, if I could make shots like this, I knew I could protect my family and my interests. All I had to do was aim at the right target and pull the trigger. Click. Let's move on to the next challenge.
Let's go.
This next challenge recreates a very happy memory for me. It's the spot where I taught my nephew Vicente and my chinita Beatriz how to make a long shot on axis deer. Beatriz got the hang of it quickly, not Vicente, but he practiced and practiced and practiced, and that was when I knew he was in love with Beatriz. Why else would this bookworm be so desperate to learn to hunt? Not to impress his tia Carolina. Okay, youngster. Step into the stone circle. Ace your lesson. Nice. Very nice. This shot has me thinking. I wish Vicente would declare his love for Beatriz. They are from different worlds. He's a white-collar college boy and she's a rough and tumble gaucha. But opposites attract. And the sooner they marry, the sooner they'll start making more little pendejitos for me to love. Listen to me. Your next challenge is marked on your hunter mate.
Another little jug.
Your next target replicates a tricky shot I made a year after my beloved Fernando was taken from me. Despite my resolve to fight, despite my prayers, I was afflicted with mala leche. Fernando's uncle Diego Che Boludo had sued me to take control of the business. And won. Total disaster. It was the darkest day I'd seen since my beloved left this world. And if it was all coming to an end, there was only one place I wanted to be. Here, with memories of Fernando. And that's when a remarkable opportunity presented itself. A 15-point red stack. Step into the stone circle and look for the target. This isn't an exact replica of my stack that day, but it's the same shot. Fine marksmanship. That shot, that whole hunt was lucky because when I got back to the city with my record-setting stack, Uncle Diego was reported missing. They never found his body either, which implies that he fled the country, or maybe a puma got into his room, dragged him from his bed, and ate him for a midnight snack. Just speculating. Whatever happened, he was never a problem again.
Lovely.
The family business, this reserve, they were mine. Free and clear from then on. With just a few minor obstacles along the way. Go to your last challenge.
I quite like these little challenge things. Quite fun to do.
This next shot has a morbid origin. About 8 years after Fernando died, there was an assassination, ¿viste? The target was a local politician, Dario Menem. He was lobbying to open up protected habitats, like this reserve, for energy companies to exploit. I invited him here to show him the natural beauty, persuade him to change his position. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, he took a 270 bullet through the heart while hunting our red stack. The shooter was never identified. Before you get any wild ideas, no evidence has ever suggested I was the shooter. But I am an expert on the matter. The forensics team on Dario's case asked me to help them recreate the shots. It seemed impossible to them. It wasn't an easy mark, but I proved it could be done. All these years later, I've recreated the shot that broke Dario Menem's heart, for you to try. Using a simple bullseye target, of course, all in good taste.
Okay, there it is.
Excellent. See, maybe you were Dario Menem's assassin. If you were the shooter, I'd share a mate with you. Dario was a lowlife with no vision. He radiated mala onda. Not like you and I. Hey, that was 4 for 4 of my most memorable shots. You may not be a national champion like me, but you have my respect. There are plenty of other targets throughout the reserve. Use them to keep your skills sharp. I've got a new long-term goal for you. Harvest a diamond trophy from every species in the reserve. Only one other hunter has collected them all. Naturally, that hunter was me.
Alright, so
But
that's a
that was
big
some
mission.
time ago, and if we are going to impress our guests, we need more recent trophies at the lodge to prove that the red stacks today are as grand as they were in 1987. Pizze. Hear that? Another episode begins. Oof, but I'll have to record it. I need to check in on the search for Gilbert Baden. Take a few minutes to yourself.
Okay then, so I guess that big final mission is diamond of every species to fill up the lodge. And the pack has come out for, you know, personal trophy lodges, so I guess I'll post this and I'll leave the diamonds for another video along with general hunting to fill up my own lodge. Hope you guys enjoyed this part, and see you in another video to try and get some diamonds. Alright, bye guys.